Are your knees stiff and swollen every morning, making even the first step feel like a struggle? Have you noticed that the older you get, the weaker your joints feel, almost as if your legs are carrying twice the weight they used to? And what if I told you that hidden in everyday foods are powerful nutrients that can actually restore the collagen your joints are begging for? Hi, I'm Dr. Nana, and today we're diving into 8 collagen-rich foods that can ease swelling, strengthen your legs, and give your joints the support they've been missing. Swelling knees, aching joints. That stiffness you feel with every step isn't just getting older. It's your body rapidly losing collagen, the very protein that keeps your joints cushioned and flexible. By age 65, your body produces less than half the collagen it truly needs. And without it, ligaments weaken, cartilage thins, and the pain only grows worse. But here's the shocking truth. 99% of seniors don't realize that simple dietary changes can restore collagen faster than they think. Recent studies show that eating collagen-rich foods doesn't just slow down joint deterioration, it can actually reverse inflammation and reduce leg swelling by up to 47% in just 8 weeks. Imagine regaining mobility, feeling stronger, and walking without that constant reminder of pain. In this video, I'll reveal the top 8 collagen-rich foods ranked from least to most effective. And you'll want to stay with me until the very end, because the number 1 food on this list contains 61% more collagen than any other food on earth, yet most seniors in America have never even tried it. In fact, clinical research shows that within just 30 days, seniors who added these foods saw a 63% improvement in skin elasticity and joint fluid density. That means not only less stiffness, but also smoother, stronger movement. Before we dive in, let me ask you a quick question. How old are you right now? Drop your age in the comments below. I read every single one, and I love knowing who's here on this journey with us. Alright, let's begin with food number 8, something so simple you probably already have it in your kitchen. Food number 8, egg yolks. Egg yolks. Most people think of eggs as just protein from the whites, but the real collagen supporting power lies in the golden yolk. Egg yolks are rich in biotin, sulfur, and vitamin D, nutrients your body uses to make collagen. Think of sulfur as the glue that holds collagen chains together. Without it, your body slows down production, leading to weak ligaments, painful joints, and swelling from fluids seeping through damaged tissues. A 2020 clinical trial on people with mild joint stiffness found that eating whole eggs for breakfast 5 days a week reduced joint pain by 22% after just 10 weeks. The biggest improvements were in the lower back and knees, 2 of the most common pain points for seniors. Blood work also showed lower C-reactive protein levels, a key marker of inflammation, and a rise in collagen production. And here's the kicker: seniors over 60, the group most deficient in collagen, showed the most dramatic results. To get the full benefit, eat your yolks soft-cooked, poached, or lightly fried in olive oil. Avoid overcooking or scrambling them until dry, because that destroys sulfur compounds and reduces the nutrient value. And don't toss the yolks. Current research shows whole eggs help maintain healthy HDL cholesterol and don't raise harmful cholesterol in most seniors. Egg yolks may not look like a superfood, but they quietly rebuild your body's ability to make collagen. They support the very framework that cushions your cartilage, protects your legs, and reduces that stiffness many of you feel every morning. So, if you've been skipping egg yolks, you're missing one of the simplest everyday sources of joint support hiding right in plain sight. Now let's move on to food number 7. A small snack that packs a surprisingly powerful punch for joint repair and collagen formation. We just talked about egg yolks, one of the simplest foods hiding in plain sight that quietly fuels your body's ability to build collagen and protect your joints. But what if I told you the next food is tiny, crunchy, and often overlooked, yet it holds the power to dramatically ease swelling and help restore flexibility? Let's move to number 7, pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, small but mighty at first glance. Pumpkin seeds might look like nothing more than a casual snack, something you toss into a trail mix or sprinkle over a salad. But inside these little green kernels is a powerhouse of minerals and enzymes that your joints can't function without. Unlike egg yolks, pumpkin seeds don't directly contain collagen, but they give your body the exact trace minerals it needs to build collagen from scratch. The real heroes here are manganese, zinc, and magnesium. These minerals act as the construction crew for your body's collagen factory. Zinc is critical. It activates the enzymes that literally turn on collagen production. Without zinc, your body has the blueprints, but no workers to start building. Manganese, on the other hand, is what strengthens the connective tissue once it's built, adding both flexibility and durability. And magnesium steps in to calm inflammation and help muscles function properly, reducing cramps and stiffness that often come along with weak joints. Can you picture it? Every time you eat a handful of pumpkin seeds, you're essentially sending raw building materials and specialized workers into your body's joint repair workshop. Backed by science, the science doesn't lie. According to a 2021 clinical trial published in Biological Trace Element Research, older adults who ate just a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds every day for 8 weeks experienced remarkable results. Their lower leg and foot swelling dropped by 19%, and their joint flexibility shot up by 27%. Even more impressive, blood tests showed significant improvements in oxidative stress markers and the precursors your body uses to form collagen. This means pumpkin seeds don't just mask pain or stiffness, they actually create an internal environment where healing and rebuilding can take place. Who saw the best results? Adults over 65 who had been struggling with daily stiffness and limited mobility. The very group that often believes it's too late to fix their joints saw the most dramatic turnaround. That should be a wake-up call for all of us because it's never too late to give your body what it needs to recover. How to eat pumpkin seeds the right way? No. Here's where many people get it wrong. To maximize the benefits, pumpkin seeds should be dry roasted or eaten raw, without added salt or oil. Why? Because overprocessing strips away the delicate nutrients your body needs most. There's also a hidden barrier in pumpkin seeds called phytic acid, a natural compound that can interfere with mineral absorption. But don't worry, there's an easy fix. Simply soak your seeds overnight in water with a pinch of sea salt. This simple trick lowers phytic acid and makes minerals like magnesium and zinc much easier for your body to absorb. After soaking, you can dry them or lightly roast them for crunch and taste. Or for those with sensitive digestion, crush them into a powder and stir them into smoothies, oatmeal, or porridge. That way, you get all the nutrients without stressing your stomach. Pumpkin seeds are also incredibly versatile. Sprinkle them over roasted vegetables, mix them into granola, or even blend them into sauces. No matter how you eat them, they slip seamlessly into your daily routine, making them one of the easiest foods to adopt for long-term joint health. More than just collagen. But here's the key. Pumpkin seeds do more than just help your body make collagen. They also help preserve the collagen you already have. They regulate the enzymes that break down connective tissue, meaning they don't just fuel construction, they guard against demolition, too. On top of that, their anti-inflammatory compounds soothe irritation in the joints, reducing the swelling that makes knees and ankles feel heavy and unstable. Imagine the relief of taking those first few steps in the morning without that sharp reminder of stiffness. That's what pumpkin seeds can help you achieve. And because they're easy to store and require no refrigeration, they're a practical, everyday solution. A small step, just a handful a day, can lead to a big payoff in mobility, comfort, and independence. Think about it. If you've been hesitating to walk that extra block or play with your grandkids because of knee or ankle pain, pumpkin seeds might be the tiny change that gets you moving with confidence again. Transition to food number 6. Can salmon with bones now? Let's step up to number 6 on the list, something far richer and more surprising. While pumpkin seeds are small and plant-based, the next food comes from the sea and carries an overlooked secret: the soft, edible bones inside canned salmon. Most people toss them aside, not realizing they hold the very nutrients that rebuild cartilage and strengthen the entire structural framework of your joints. So, get ready, because what's hidden in those tiny salmon bones could change the way your knees, hips, and legs feel every single day. We just covered pumpkin seeds and canned salmon with bones, to powerful yet overlooked foods that restore collagen and ease swelling. Now, let's move on to something many people avoid, but seniors should embrace: chicken skin. Chicken skin targeted collagen for joints. When you eat chicken skin, your body receives the very building blocks it needs to rebuild cushioning tissue, repair joint linings, and calm inflammation. For anyone over 60, that's not just helpful, it's absolutely necessary. In fact, within just 12 weeks, adults over 55 who regularly consume type I collagen from poultry sources reported a 40% boost in joint comfort and a 33% drop in stiffness. Their ankles swelled less, their knees bent more freely, and imaging scans revealed slower cartilage breakdown. And here's the best part: this wasn't from pills or powders. It came from real food: the skin on chicken thighs, wings, and even necks. Cooking it the right way. The secret lies in how you prepare it. Slowly cooking chicken skin through baking, roasting, or simmering in broth preserves its collagen while avoiding excess fat. Deep frying, on the other hand, destroys much of the benefit by oxidizing oils and adding inflammation-triggering compounds. Skin on, bone and cuts deliver the most nutrition and flavor. Eat them, warm off the bone, shred the skin into a salad, or drop pieces into a hearty soup. The texture might take some adjusting, but the payoff for your knees, hips, and ankles, the joints that trouble most seniors, is worth it. And let's not forget affordability. Chicken skin is common, inexpensive, and easy to add into your normal meals without changing your diet dramatically. So, the next time your legs feel tired or stiff at night, think twice before peeling the skin off your dinner. That crunchy or silky layer could help you walk smoother tomorrow morning. Gelatin cooked collagen in its purest form. Now, let's move to number 4, gelatin. If chicken skin delivers collagen naturally, gelatin is collagen in its most direct, bioavailable form. Think of it as pre-cooked collagen that your body can absorb almost instantly. Made from connective tissue, bones, and skin, it goes straight to work nourishing ligaments, tendons, and joints. This makes gelatin especially valuable for seniors with digestive challenges or persistent swelling. Your body doesn't have to break it down, it simply absorbs and uses it. Backed by research, a 2018 double-blind study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tested gelatin supplementation in older adults with mild to severe joint pain. After just 6 weeks, participants showed a 27% drop in knee and ankle inflammation and a 37% boost in mobility. Even more surprising, MRI scans picked up early signs of cartilage thickening, something rarely seen in seniors without surgery. The most striking part: many participants noticed improvements in as little as 2 weeks. That's the kind of rapid relief that keeps people consistent. How to use gelatin to get the best results? Choose unflavored, grass-fed gelatin powder free from additives and sugar. Stir it into bone broth, tea, or warm water until fully dissolved. Add it to soups and stews for a richer broth, or even make your own collagen-rich gummies with natural juice. The key is consistency. A small amount taken daily reduces swelling, strengthens connective tissue, and promotes lasting improvements in mobility. Over time, that can mean fewer aches, stronger steps, and less of that burning fatigue many seniors feel after a short walk. Beyond joint relief, but gelatin isn't only about easing sore knees or ankles. It also reinforces the tendons and connective tissues that keep your hips and legs stable. If you've struggled with puffiness, heaviness, or that dragging sensation after walking, gelatin can be one of the simplest, most effective ways to bring strength back without drastic diet changes. So far, we've explored egg yolks, pumpkin seeds, canned salmon with bones, chicken skin, and now gelatin, each offering unique ways to restore collagen and fight stiffness. But the journey doesn't stop here. Next, we'll uncover another everyday food that works silently yet powerfully to protect your legs and joints, often overlooked even though it's right on your grocery shelf. Stay with me, because what comes next may surprise you even more. We've just seen how gelatin delivers direct collagen in its purest form. Now, let's take a look at another food that hides in plain sight, one that many seniors overlook even though it carries all the nutrients your joints crave: sardines. Sardines, a forgotten collagen superfood, imagine restoring the flexibility and easy movement that pain has slowly stolen, simply by adding one small food to your day. That's the power of sardines. When eaten whole, with skin and bones intact, sardines become one of the most collagen-dense superfoods available. Inside those soft, edible bones are type I collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and natural gelatin, the very building blocks your body requires to keep joints cushioned, strong, and resilient. Meanwhile, the skin provides omega-3 fatty acids and elastin, a combination that reduces inflammation and encourages damaged connective tissue to heal. For seniors who struggle with leg swelling, stiffness, or throbbing joints after standing too long, sardines are more than a meal. They're a form of therapy hidden in your pantry. Proven benefits backed by science. A 2022 study published in Nutrition tracked seniors who eat sardines 3 times per week. By week 8, participants saw 25% less swelling in their knees and ankles, and reported a 29% reduction in joint pain. Blood tests confirmed higher markers of collagen production, proving that this isn't just about comfort, it's about real internal repair. The effect was strongest in seniors over 65 with early signs of arthritis. For them, sardines didn't just slow decline, they actively helped restore mobility. Researchers called sardines an inexpensive, effective remedy for common joint problems. The right way to eat sardines: not all sardines are equal. To get the maximum benefit, choose canned sardines in water or olive oil, and avoid those packed in soybean oil or heavy sauces, which dilute the nutrition. The key is eating them whole, skin and bones included, since that's where the real collagen and calcium live. If the flavor feels too strong at first, try this. Mash sardines with avocado on toast, toss them into a rice bowl with herbs and lemon, or fold them into a salad. Another trick is blending them into a spread with plain Greek yogurt and a touch of mustard for a creamy, mild taste. These small fish deliver something supplements can't replicate: a complete package of collagen, minerals, and anti-inflammatory fats that your body absorbs naturally. They rebuild what age has worn down and protect against the stiffness that slows so many seniors. Think about it. Avoiding sardines because of their smell or bones might be costing you the joint strength you've been searching for. Within weeks of adding them, you may feel the difference when climbing stairs or walking longer distances without pain. Bone broth collagen in a cup. Coming in at number 2 is a timeless comfort food with a healing twist: bone broth. More than just a warm drink, bone broth is essentially liquid collagen therapy. When bones rich in connective tissue are simmered for hours, they release a concentrated blend of gelatin, type I collagen, glycine, proline, and joint healing minerals. Together, these compounds target inflammation, stiffness, and the breakdown of cartilage. Unlike many powdered supplements, bone broth contains the cofactors your body needs to bind collagen directly into your joints. Clinical evidence. In a 2021 randomized trial published in Clinical Interventions in Aging, seniors who drank 1 cup of homemade bone broth daily for 12 weeks experienced a 40% reduction in joint swelling and a 38% boost in mobility and pain scores. Ultrasound imaging even showed increased cartilage thickness in the knees, clear evidence that healing was happening beneath the surface. That means bone broth doesn't just soothe symptoms. It strengthens the actual tissue matrix that keeps your joints stable. How to make and use bone broth. Best bone broth is homemade. Simmer bones with lots of connective tissue such as beef knuckles, turkey necks, or chicken backs together with apple cider vinegar, herbs, onions, and garlic for 12 to 24 hours. The vinegar helps pull minerals from the bones into the broth. If cooking isn't an option, look for high-quality frozen or chilled broths without preservatives or additives. How can you enjoy it? Sip a warm cup daily. Use it as a base for soups and stews. Even cook your rice or vegetables in it for a hidden boost. It's versatile, delicious, and far more powerful than plain water. Why bone broth matters for seniors whose knees grind, whose ankles puff up by evening, or whose steps feel heavy with stiffness. Bone broth offers hydration, cushioning, and flexibility in 1 cup. Many people notice the difference in weeks: the ability to walk with more confidence, less swelling, and fewer sharp pains. Think of it as a daily ritual. 1 warm cup that restores strength from the inside out. So far, we've uncovered sardines and bone broth, to foods packed with natural collagen and minerals your body desperately needs after 60. But there's still one more food at the very top of the list. It's not only the richest source of collagen, it's also the most surprising, and most seniors have never tried it. Stay with me, because this last food could be the missing link between daily pain and the freedom of moving comfortably again. Bone broth gave us a taste of liquid collagen therapy in a cup. But now we've arrived at number 1, the single most collagen-dense food you can eat. It may not sound glamorous, but it is by far the most powerful: beef tendons. Beef tendons, nature's collagen powerhouse. At first glance, beef tendons don't look like much. They're tough, chewy, and not nearly as popular as a cut of steak or ribs. But for seniors looking to reverse joint discomfort, reduce swelling, and restore true structural strength in their legs and knees, beef tendons are unmatched. Why? Because beef tendons are made almost entirely of type I collagen, the same type that forms the scaffolding of your skin, ligaments, and bones. When cooked properly, tendons release gelatin and specialized collagen peptides that go straight to work on your aging connective tissue. No powder, no capsule, no supplement can compete with this natural, food-based source of collagen. For seniors who have been living with persistent stiffness or swelling in the lower legs, tendon collagen is as close as you can get to hitting the reset button. Clinical proved benefits aren't just stories, they're backed by research. A 2022 clinical trial published in the Journal of Functional Foods followed participants over 60 who ate collagen-rich tendon stew 3 times per week. The results were nothing short of remarkable. Walking stability improved significantly. Knee stiffness dropped by 41%. Joint fluid density increased by 63%. Even better, MRI imaging confirmed that the cushioning tissue around their joints was actually regenerating. And here's the most encouraging part. These results didn't take years. Most participants noticed improvements within just 30 days. That's the kind of rapid turnaround tendon collagen can deliver. How to prepare beef tendon soft course. Tendons need the right preparation. Cooked incorrectly, they're tough and rubbery. But when you slow simmer tendons for 8 to 12 hours, something magical happens. The collagen breaks down, the tissue softens, and the tendons transform into a jelly-like texture that's not only chewable but deeply nourishing. Here are a few delicious ways to enjoy them. Simmered stew. Slow cook tendons with broth, rice vinegar, ginger, and garlic. This not only tenderizes them, but also aids digestion. Noodle bowls. Once softened, dice tendons into bite-sized pieces and add them to soups or noodle bowls for a rich, collagen-packed meal, blended with veggies. If you're new to the texture, start small. Mix tendon pieces with soft vegetables or stir them into bone broth. Over time, your taste buds will adjust, and your joints will thank you. The key is patience. Tendons reward slow cooking with a silky, almost melt-in-your-mouth experience that delivers a massive dose of collagen directly where your body needs it. Restoring what time has taken. Think about what happens as we age. The cushioning around our ankles wears thin, our knees lose their smooth glide, and our hips begin to grind with every step. Beef tendons act like nature's repair kit. They tighten connective tissue around the ankles, restore lubrication in the knees, and replenish the cushion in the hips. It may not be flashy or trendy, but tendon collagen is arguably the fastest path back to real mobility and comfort. For seniors who struggle with everyday activities like walking across the room, climbing stairs, or even standing for longer than a few minutes, this one food could be life-changing.